Nightbot. Welcome to my channel. Tangiabot. Welcome to my channel.
Okay. Ugh. Yeah. It's pretty late right now. Holy shit. Oh, I thought it was fucking 3 o'clock, not 3:30. Alright. I don't remember this. But let's head there now anyway. God damn. I was writing a backstory today for a kind of character that I want to roleplay as and everything. And there came a moment, because like always want to at least give them some sort of a tragic backstory and everything. So there came a moment what's going on here? Hey, there's a guy right there. How do we save? It's the keybind control. G. It's been a minute since I played this game and everything. So the character.
Oh!
What's wrong with my game? Why is everything? Fuck yeah. Yeah, there came a moment when writing this backstory and everything. I was like, okay, finally, now it's time to add a little bit of darkness and everything, just a little bit of darkness, and so I did. Right, I gave him just a generic kind of backstory and everything, like parents killed and all that kind of stuff. That way, I usually do that, it's because it's a lot easier to say that as a very final point. It's easier to like roleplay it and everything, since what's it called? Since it's like kind of what do you do after that and everything, you don't really know that much about them, right? If you killed them off young and everything. So it's very easy like to handle and manage that way and everything, and roleplay and all that kind of shit. Okay, so I did that, right? And I was like, okay, so what happens after and everything? And then I write this like really hopeful kind of moment and everything that's like happening to this character and everything. And then shit, something just felt right. And so I wrote it, and then I kind of like look back at it and everything. Does it make sense? And I'm like, it kind of does when you realistically look at the world and everything. So instead of having one tragedy and everything, another one happens. Another one that is like infinitely more darker. And yeah, it's funny because like writing it and everything, like getting to the first kind of crux point where you kind of like imagine, oh yeah, this is dark and everything, and like this is why this person is the way how he is and everything. But then like adding in the second piece of darkness, and it was just like, oh fuck, you know, it was just like, whoa, this is like, I thought I had dark earlier. Like, no, this is dark. Like it's messed up. And I started to think, what's it called? Maybe I'm a bit of a fucking fool because it actually came by very easy writing it and everything. Um, Obviously, I wanted a second opinion, so I asked AI about it and everything, seeing if. But no, it was so dark that not even AI would dare touch the subject that it was landing on. So use your imagination. There's not that much areas where AI doesn't kind of tread, but yeah. I don't know, it was so well. And I'm at the stage where like now it's kind of what happens after that event and everything. And it's kind of like I'm gonna give this character a little bit of resolution, but I found a way where I can throw in even more darkness and everything. And honestly, it just fits. So I kinda am planning on throwing it in and everything. Like it fits scary well. Uh, and like the development after it and everything, like yeah. I was wondering if this GOG version of the game, if I could get it to help with like see if I can join some of these online RP communities and everything. Unfortunately, no. You need the Steam. What do you call it? I don't know. There's something to do with Steam and everything, but only the Steam version is able to. So sad. Man, if I could get Steam working on this PC, fuck. I kind of want to come out and like explain the story and everything, but it's so dark. I don't think I can on YouTube. Because I was real proud of it as well. It's dark, it's fucked up. There's some light at the tunnel, and then it turns out that that light is false. Like, Robbers Glen Cave. I was originally writing this for, like I said, it was for a character that I want to play as and everything. I cannot play as the kind of trauma that, like, I can. Fuck.
Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry? I've...
Nice. Oh, arrows. He's got silver arrows? Guess this was a returning bandit. I will say that, like, this character that I was writing and everything, it was meant for Skyrim. Yeah, I think I did say that. I can't remember. Because I have Skyrim now from GOG and everything. I also bought this again as well, Oblivion, from GOG. This is still not the GOG version, this is the disc version and everything, so the reason why I bought the disc version is because there's that like piece of the area of the game that is just not fixed and everything in this copy, so I'm hoping the GOG version fixes it. I will get that ready and everything. There's a good chance that I am gonna restart a new playthrough as well, because yeah, we don't know just yet, because when I eventually set up the GOG version and everything and find out if that bug is still in the game, well then I'm just gonna return it, because I have this copy and everything. I don't, yeah, I mean I have this game on Steam as well, I just don't have access to Steam and everything. But I see no reason in like having 3 copies of the game unless if that GOG version does actually fix that thing. Oh, that's right. Maybe I can do that a little later around the end of the stream as well. I need to create some settings for my microphone and everything for the stream. It's not for the stream though, it's for recording content and everything for the Skyrim series. The idea, oh shit, I just saw that. The idea is I want to add a ton of reverb and a ton of stereo. I might also add a hint of distortion. What I want to kind of showcase is I want to showcase this like really close vocal and everything, tight but like airy and spacey and everything, like super compressed. And what's that supposed to like represent is the internal thoughts and everything of a character. So yeah, that's the idea and everything.
Oh!
Nice. I still haven't started the series for Stalker either.
What do you want?
I wanted to keep that live stream as the sort of intro, but unfortunately I went to go watch the footage and I didn't realize how bad that footage was until I seen that. And now I'm kind of worried because I want to go back. I haven't done this yet, but I want to go back and watch the Oblivion streams and everything, because I want to know if that's what the stream looks like as well. Like, is it that blurry? If so, man, ouch. Like, holy shit. Oh, I also have Morrowind as well now.
Goodbye.
From GOG. Lavalier Gate. There a bar here somewhere?
Greetings.
Greetings, citizen. Is this?
Excuse me, my lord.
Can't actually see. Does that say Silver Home on the Winter? Door to Silver Home on the Water. Door to Fighters Guild. Why do I feel like I actually know these kind of houses? Is this an ESO? I'm guessing it probably is. Damn. Is there a tavern somewhere? Was that first place the tavern? By the way, I have a very good feeling about this Skyrim series that I'm gonna record. I haven't looked at the test footage to see how well it records just yet. But yeah, all the theory crafting that I've done and everything, I'm really liking it and everything. And there's a lot more that I want to do in that regard and everything, just to like really flesh out this character that I want to portray as and everything.
Greetings, Imperial. The Fighters Guild is recruiting again.
Is this?
Gilgondrin. Silver Home on the Water has beds and food. What's your pleasure?
Okay.
Let's do business.
Oh, that's what else I'm doing for the Skyrim series. I'm doing the survival mode because I've never done it before. And I think it's like that's gonna be a good twist and everything because I'm gonna be learning new things and like yeah, I can explain things more, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so
There's a room free, all right. Best you'll find in Braville, if I do say so. 20 gold, and it's yours for the night. Right. You'll have to go upstairs to the second floor. Your room is the second door on the right, before the staircase. Thank you for your patronage. Good day.
okay, upstairs. Second door on the right. That's left. Ah, second door on the right. Okay, so it says. Ooh, we got some things. Everything is super balanced though. I guess we're gonna go personality, willpower, and intelligence. Okay. Intelligence affects how quickly you regenerate magicka and how much fatigue you have. Governs the skill destruction, alteration, and restoration. Willpower affects how quickly you regenerate magicka and how much fatigue you have. Governs the skill of destruction, alteration, and restoration. Personality affects how much people like you, which leads to better information gathering. Governs the skill of speechcraft, mercantile, and illusion. Okie dokie.
Hello. What is it?
Ooh.
What do you want?
John Perry Lemons.
Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits.
Why not?
Farewell.
Fairly well. I wanna check out these houses again. Check out the houses on this side. I just guild will come back. Warlock's luck.
Take a chance on the Warlock's luck. Just kidding. Everything is all perfectly safe. Tested it myself. Ungarian, retired adventurer. You may have heard of me.
No. Braville?
There are 2 ruined forts south of Braville. One is close to the road to Leowin. The other is out on a point of land that projects into Nibbon Bay. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Oh. Ring of Transmutation of Fortify. Magicka, 50 points on South. Drain Strength, 10 points on South. Drain Endurance. Those are too bad. Like, what the hell? They're on south.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Ooh, use of spells as well. Electric shell. Shock shield 10% for alright. Eyes of Eventide, Night Eye for 15 seconds. Flame touch. Nothing's really dark enough. Fortify fatigue, fortify magicka. For shield, greater fortify fatigue. Major dispel. Remote manipulation, telekinesis 10 feet for 20 seconds on target. Shocking touch. Soul trap. Summon ghost. Summon scamp. Turn undead. I'll grab this one. I don't know if I have it on this character. Let me check if I do.
Good day.
That's a negative.
Yes? May I interest you in some of my fine ware?
I need mysticism. I need a lighter version of that. Damn. Can't
Thank
find it
you.
here.
You too.
Just thinking about having deep fried noodles again for like dinner tonight, but now I'm kind of feeling like a burger. A burger. Like a sausage and egg McMuffin. Something like that. Door to the Archer's Paradise. I need arrows. Please tell me there are arrows for sale. Like, cheap, because damn.
The Archer's Paradox. Because a perfect arrow flies forever, and that's impossible. I'm Danelan, and I have no perfect arrows. I have nothing to say about the Count and his son. The rest of the town is a little rough, but I don't mind. I like it that way. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Bow of Affliction, damage to agility, drains marksman. Leather bracer. Kinda want those now. Okay, where are your arrows? Damn it. Why is all arrows like 2 gold for 1? Fucking hate that damn price.
Farewell.
It's like I can never buy arrows. Sweet Lodge? Or was that Pseudo Lodge?
What can I do for you? Be seeing you.
Greeting.
I'm Brogram Grogalash, your host at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. It may not look like much outside, but that's just the weathered Braville look. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Yes, well. Actually like the idea of this, of there being 2 taverns in town.
Be seeing you.
Who will help an old beggar?
Not me. Mages Guild. Okay, so they're just openly flying
How are
shit
you
out.
today?
Okay.
What's new with you?
Yes, I am Varin Vamori, wit and wordsmith, Braville's foremost bard, and advanced trainer in speechcraft.
Advanced trainer, you say?
Old, worn, and wicked. Wet, wounded, and wild. Empty as the eastern horizon. Dusk on the Nibbon. Solemn and bitter as the grave. I saw Kudai moping around outside the Mages Guild yesterday. In fact, I could swear she was crying. I hope she finds her missing friend. Farewell.
Is an excellent I can't stand the sight of those creatures.
She really is
See
a
you.
gifted orator.
Goodbye.
I wish she'd teach
How do you
me
do?
how to do that.
Hail. Delphin Gend, creator of the celebrated Enemies Explode spell. Advanced trainer in destruction, and mage destined for great things.
So sure of yourself.
I love my work. Fire, frost, shock, poison. Little presents for Kinnereth's cute little woodland creatures. You'll need to talk to Kudai if you want to join the guild. Or any of the heads of the local guild halls for that
Good
matter.
day.
Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it.
Huh.
What can I interest you in?
You sell? Alluring gaze. Charm. Charm. Found curious. I kinda want this one. That seems like conjuration. Enemies explode. Enthralling presence. Eyes of Eventide Flashbolt. Frenzy. Heal major wounds, restore 25 points on self. Rally 50 points for... Pacification. I need that mysticism. The only Problem is, there's no early version of it. Okay, so I want this. I'm getting this.
Thank you for your business.
I'll buy that later.
Let's get to training.
Destruction. Eh.
Take care. Nothing I'd like to talk about.
You think? So long.
You too.
How do you do?
What's new with you?
I have heard that the great houses of Morrowind are in upheaval. Indoril is in ruins, and Redoran is besieged by the Nords of Skyrim.
It seems that these are turbulent times.
Eterianus spells, recharging and training in mysticism. And idle chatter. At your service.
Howdy.
Breville is an important trade centre and a rich melting pot of Imperial, Khajiit and Argonian cultures. And yes, a bit shabby and shop-worn. Kudai would be the one to talk to if you wish to join. Otherwise, just find one of the other local guild heads. I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice. What can I interest you in?
Oh, you have different spells. Oh, everyone has different spells then. Paralyzed for 3 seconds on touch. Ghostwalk, invisibility for 60 seconds, nice. Hush, silence for 10 seconds on a target. Paralyzed for 7 seconds. Silence in 15 feet for 15 seconds on target. Shadow shape, invisibility. Spectral form, invisibility. Voice of tread.
Knowledge is power.
Oh, you have mysticism. And the cost is only 50.
Always
What
keep
is
your
this?
magical equipment charged. There's much I can show you.
60 gold.
Pay attention and you can learn.
70 gold.
There's much I can show you.
80 gold.
Pay attention and you can learn a lot. I can show you some new things.
Good
Be seeing
day.
you.
Are you here about joining the Mages Guild?
I am. But first,
Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it.
so you guys are racist.
I take my duties as chapter head very seriously, unlike some guild mages. It infuriates me how casual some guild heads are about common civility. Well, no bounty on your head, and you look able enough. Very well. Are you sure you want to join the guild?
Yes.
Then, I declare you to now be an associate of the Mages Guild. Welcome to the ranks. You'll need to acquire recommendations from all the local guild hall leaders to advance further in the guild. If they're smart, they'll take the opportunity to have you perform a small service for them. One good turn deserves another, after all. We have a responsibility to look after one another, don't we? I dare say we do, no matter what the costs.
Mages Guild key. Mages Guild charter Edit?
The Council of Mages meets there in the Imperial City. That's where the real power of the guild lies. If you do what you need to, you'll get there one day. Just don't forget to help those who have aided you on your way. Are you so eager to begin? Very well. We can start if you feel you are ready.
Wait, no.
No?
Wait,
Hi there.
I'm not finished talking.
Hello there.
Oh, fuck, I guess
I'm
I
afraid
am.
I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Ardaline. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get involved for fear of embarrassing the poor girl. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamori, and you can learn something about the power of illusion in the process.
Baron Vermori.
Each local guild hall has its own way of doing things. That means each hall has its own set of problems.
Oh, so there's not one Mages Guild.
I don't understand it. Some ridiculous male thing, I suppose. He's been bothering Ardaline every day for a while now. He even stole her mage's staff. Perhaps he thinks it's amusing. I don't know. But it needs to stop. It's making her miserable. It's more symbolic than practical, but each carries great significance to its owner. You're going to get Artaline's staff back. Take this charm scroll. With it, you should find Varon more receptive to questioning. Don't come back without that staff. You have what you need to help him talk. I admit, it's not standard guild procedure, but I'd do anything for one of my girls. Varon Vamori should give it to you once you've persuaded him, if you understand me. Don't say anything to her. I don't want to embarrass her further. Once this is all taken care of, I'll speak to her privately. If you want it, you'll need to persuade Varon Vamori using whatever means necessary to return that staff. Make sure Varon hands over that staff.
Knowing how to use your armor can save your life. Perhaps I should talk to her.
See you.
Farewell.
It's in here. Hey, can I sleep in any of these rooms? Huh.
How are you?
It's mine. Okay, nice. Is this mine as well? Sweet.
At LVMBS. Welcome to my channel.
Good up.
I believe you can take whatever there, it's not stealing.
Raji. Ow. My damn elbow. this looks like big lady's room. Jumps in her bed to warm it up, falls asleep. That'll be so fucked. Not the place you'd want to go to sleep in, like where they'd fucking notice. The fucking headmaster's room and everything. Ah, so even the... Wait, is this broken? Oh, it is broken. Okay, I gotta fix that. Alright. Where's that asshole? Whatever his name is. Guessing that was the kid with the red shirt, the Argonian. I remember when I was going through this like camping trip and everything, back when I was a kid, it was like with the class and everything, and we were all supposed to stay at this like lakeside cabin and everything. We had a bunch of like experts, like different kind of places around the area and everything, basically like telling us what was what and everything. And I remember that we were going through this valley as we were like going down to this massive lake and everything, and there was this plant on the side of the kind of like footpath and everything, the dirt road that we were on. And so one of the experts that we had and everything, it's like you guys all see this plant and everything. He tells us the name of it. I've forgotten what it is now. But he's like, this is basically like soap and everything. And what he did was like, it wasn't exactly a moss, but it kind of looked like a moss and everything. And what he did was he just took a handful of it, I think 2 handfuls of it, put it in between his hands, and he started rubbing his hands together and everything. And then basically made us all do it as well. and so we all do it and everything, and then he's like, now smell your hands. And like, it smelled kind of minty, which was strange, because like, obviously I know what mint is and everything, because like, my dad grew it and all that kind of stuff. It wasn't mint, but it did smell like minty, and what's it called? There was also like a more grassy scent to it as well. But the funny thing is about that trip, and this moment specifically, was like my friend and everything. Like when we're all told to like rub your hands together and like and smell it, I was like, oh, it's kind of minty kind of thing. And my friend just like on cue, the best timing of the world and everything, rubs his hand together like super nonchalantly, smells it, and openly says, "This smells like shit." And like, obviously we're all kids and everything, so we're laughing our fucking asses off and everything, and like the expert is kind of like, is a bit traumatized, like, oh my god, it's like now these kids aren't gonna know like the fucking basics of like kind of survival and everything and all that kind of like that's what I'm assuming, like the questions that he had in his mind. It's funny as fuck. It's funny that like seeing these kind of reminded me of it, mainly because like we saw a lot of these around the lake and everything. But yeah, that's what like kind of reminded me of that. I can't remember what age I was. Was I like 11 or fucking 12? Something like that. Shit, I might have even been younger. That was a long time ago.
What is... I'm Fathis Aren, Count Braveel's staff wizard. I can teach you conjuration. Anything to relieve the tedium of castle patronage. Far be it from me to criticize my patron and sovereign. Braveel obviously flourishes under his wise and beneficent rule.
Dude, the first person I woke up and spoke to about this town said that you guys are kind of crooks.
Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor. Bye.
Greetings, Nord.
Droshani.
Have mercy.
Conjuration is the easiest to level.
Yeah, I'm already like pretty decent in it already since I have that feather spell uploaded. Fighters Guild. Can I do two at the same time?
Hi there. We're looking for recruits. Interested?
That was fast.
If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Velena Daunton in Coral, Azan in Anvil, or Burrs Grokash in Shadenhall.
So there's a lot of you fuckers.
You hear any word about Kudai's friend? She's offering a generous reward, so hopefully someone will show up and lend a hand.
Okay.
Kudai is a member of Braveel's Mages Guild. She put the word out that a good friend of hers went missing. She's offered a reward, but as far as I know, nobody's taken her up on the offer.
Spell stacking is
Not
so
sure
good.
who's missing
Was
either.
learning about that
She's
the other
keeping
day.
quiet about it. I suppose if you're interested, you could head over there and ask Kudai yourself.
This is interesting.
If you're interested, see Velena Daunton in Coral, or Azan in Anvil, or Burrs Grokash in Shadenhall.
So wait, I can't join here? The fuck? Okay. Madre, my voice, man. Not voice, third.
A coin for an old beggar? What is it? What? Kudai seems upset about something lately. I'd stay away from the Mages Guild if I were you. Are you sure? Of course. Goodbye.
Have you, seen, what's it called? I haven't seen all of them, but I've seen a few of the episodes. Have you seen, God damn, what is the name of it again? Witch Hat Atelier. Son of a bitch. I ain't gonna lie, I really like the way how their magic system is and everything. And it's like lore. It's really good. I also seen someone else's video. They made a program where you can draw like spells and everything. Like they made it an app for it. I was just like, what the fuck? I didn't think someone was gonna go that far, but like now I'm kind of thinking, huh, like why couldn't we do stuff like this now and everything? What with we have access to AI and everything. Oh, the way how he kind of because I watched. I was just like curious. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at whenever I see someone like explain their coding and everything, but like he explained it so well that I was like, like I was really impressed. That's always the thing with like categories and everything, stuff like that that you make, and that way, when you upgrade things, you can like just upgrade the whole category and everything, and then see if it works. If not, bug fixing, all that kind of stuff. And so like, I don't know. It's kind of like I relearned that. I know I definitely learned it before and everything, but like you kind of forget things. So now, kind of curious.
Witch Hat Atelier? I'll have to check it out.
It's really good. I'll put the link, or maybe not the link. Matter of fact, I'll send you one of my links and everything. You can check out a whole bunch of other shit, basically. Yeah, in your own time and everything. Browse to your heart's content, so to speak. Unfortunately, one of my sites got like shut down as well, which is like really sad. It was the site that I was like reading some manga of it and everything. It was the one which I like first seen the first what do you call it? Oh my god, what's his name? Vinland Saga. The first one and everything. I kind of prefer the manga's first edition versus the what's it called? Versus the anime. Don't get me wrong, like both of them kind of proved the point and everything. But like the reason why I like the manga one is because obviously it just starts off like it starts off while you're already in the shit and everything. Like he's a badass when it starts off. Like he doesn't start off as the sniveling kid like it is from the
Hello.
from the anime and everything, right?
I'm here to relieve.
They do explain it obviously, and it is exactly the way how they explain it in the anime. Like yeah, trauma and everything. It was all his fault. Yeah, like all of that shit. But like I do like that they just it's kind of like when reading the first edition of Berserk and everything. How they immediately like throw you in the shit and everything. What's it called? Guts wakes up. No, he doesn't wake up. First edition. First edition. He's like having sex and everything with a succubus and shit, waiting for her to turn into her demon mode so he can like slay her. I kind of prefer that route and everything. Of like, I don't know. I feel like everyone's kind of gone the slow route before and everything. It seems very generic in like a lot of writings in that regard and everything. So like a lot of fantasy works. So the way how I wanted to do mine was I wanted to do mine the exact same way as well. Like immediately throw the reader like right into the shit. So I'm kind of trying to design like the intro as like a bunch of flashcards and everything, all happiness and all that kind of stuff, all that like yeah, further and all that kind of stuff. Goals, aspirations, and then I want to shut that shit down. I want to shut it down like very fast, very subtly, very abrupt. It's kind of like, yep, happy moon, fucking, what do you call it? Honeymoon's over. And there's a lot of those damn son of a bitch.
Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ah! Yeah! Ooh! Hoo! Hoo! Yeah!
Nice. And I really do need to make my own website and everything so I can like start putting out some works and shit like that. Or actually I'll ask AI, I'll wonder, because I don't know, I don't think it's allowed, but I want to know if I can put dark fantasy and everything in Discord. I don't think I'm allowed. It really does depend on the topics and everything. So, yeah. And I definitely know I can't put it on Google because I know, yeah, I've already known what happens when people have done that before and everything. Your shit gets axed and like you can spend out however long you want to try and get your accounts back, but it's not going to happen. Because they literally do not talk to anyone and everything. It does not matter who you are. Hang on. Does a lot. Suppose I can just wipe it out with the bow. I have enough arrows now. I wanna wait till when it turns its back. I need arrows first.
Can't tell if my last message isn't going through TTS or if it's taking a long time.
I'm guessing it didn't go through if this one went through. The last thing you said was which hat is Leo, I can see it. Crabbies. That one just got battered. The hell was with that camera angle? Something's wrong. I hear a car that's been like turned on.
The copyright is insane right now. I found a bunch of very old books I got from archive got taken down now that they are getting hit so hard with copyright.
Ooh.
Okay, last time trying to send the message.
Was that it? If it was anything to like do with the actual site, like you won't be able to post a link to the site at all. Like if it's any URL and everything, they will not allow URLs. If you ever want to post a URL and everything, I'd recommend breaking it up, but even at that point, just like throw it in the damn Discord and everything. Probably won't get to it like in the day and everything. Like it'll be like the next stream thing, more or less, most of the time. This is money, this is money, this is money.
It's crazy because these are books nobody reads very old.
Dude, there's a book that I wanted to read. It's like 150 bucks. Wait, no, I think it's like 100 bucks. I think it's $120. It's, I can't remember if it's called the first yeah, I think it is the first 50 years of the SAS. It's the only book written in depiction of interviews from the New Zealand SAS. There is no other works whatsoever in literature about the New Zealand SAS. Everything. It's the only one. The guy who got permission to do it and everything, at first, he was, I think,
All much cheaper than the Suma.
It was, he was originally doing it for, what's it called? Like something to do with university or something like that. And, he didn't finish it in time or anything like that. But he was obviously like clearly fascinated and everything about like the whole history and everything. And so someone else saw him, kind of took a liking to him, and said, yeah, maybe you can create like this piece of work and everything specifically. Like we're not gonna give you like locations, time or dates or anything like that, but we'll give you kind of like the tactics, the strategies and everything. We'll try and like remove as much of the names as possible and everything so that like no one gets hurt in regards to because some of like that history has to deal with like politicians and everything like that are still kind of around like even today, all that kind of stuff, which is like kind of the thing. So they kept it very cagey in that regards. But yeah, and I would like, because all of that still sounds like some shit I want to fucking know about tactics and everything that they use. Like I know of like a majority of some of the tactics and everything that most recon use and everything, but theirs, in regards, the only thing that most New Zealanders know about, well, actually, it's not even New Zealanders that really know about the tactics that SAS use, but like, what I know of their time in Vietnam and everything, you can look this up as well. They have a near perfect record.
At Nightbot. Welcome to my channel.
They have a 99% completion rate and everything. The reason why I say that is because out of everything, they do have one death out of their entire time that they were there. And that one death was caused by an accident. I can't remember, I think a bunch of ammunition fell on him. I think that's how it went. It's been a while since I've heard the story or anything, like read the original. Yeah, I think I've read shit. I gotta go back and everything. It'll be too hard for me to find my original kind of like stuff that I read. But I think even if I just ask AI, because Google is fucking useless. Google is so fucking useless. It's gonna showcase Australia or Britain's SAS and everything. They don't know dick about New Zealand's and everything. That's like how secretive it was and everything. Literally everyone else like has a bunch of literature about theirs and everything. New Zealand, we only have one book as literature on that and everything. I think it also covers a bit of Afghanistan as well, which would be very interesting for me and everything. I don't think it covers all of it, obvi, but yeah, I would like to know a smidge, because the only thing that I know of in regards to any SAS and what's it called, in Afghanistan and everything, was the massive failure of I forget the name of the thing, something valley, or like, I don't know, it was like this hilltop and everything. The SAS was like scouting it for a while, pretty much for like a month and everything. And this was very early days of Afghanistan and all that kind of stuff. America hadn't had like a big fight yet and everything. Everything had been all these little small bubbling kind of like things and everything, all these small engagements. And so someone got it in their head. They thought, well, we know there's a lot of enemy here and everything, so let's just go here and everything. And they wanted the SAS to come with them and everything. The SAS, meanwhile, had been doing recon along that whole period, and like, you only know that they're there because we were the ones that told you that they're there. Like, you've been hearing our recon reports and everything. And they basically said, like, if you do the plan that you are that you think is like good and everything, you are all going to die. And then this general basically called them all cowards, chickens, like gave them a bunch of names and everything. And he's basically saying you call yourself special forces and everything. Meanwhile, like, this guy was using or was trying to use the SAS like Marines and everything. Like, basically that was his thought process. Like, that's all they're good for. They don't know how to actually do like special forces thing. Like, that was his kind of conception and everything. They basically told him like he doesn't know shit. And then they said, we'll see you up that mountain because we know that you're gonna eat dirt, pretty much. You're just gonna get fucked. And so we are going to come to your aid. We're not going to die alongside you and everything. And this guy was basically still calling them cowards and everything as they left to get ready for their mission and everything, because it takes a while for recon and everything to get into position and all that kind of stuff. So meanwhile, this other guy, he's gearing up all of his people, all of his troops and everything. He's getting everyone on the same page. What they're going to do is they're going to land on top of this hill and everything in the dead of night, in like big fucking Chinooks and everything. They're gonna just jump out and fucking full auto, like a run down the hill, just machine gunning everyone. That's his fucking plan and everything. And as it comes to it, well, it's at the top of a hill and everything. It's a clear night, moonlight, because it's under a full moon and everything as well, so it's not that dark. And what's it called? At the top of this hill was anti-air and everything, and so they just walked right into anti-air, lost a Chinook like right out the gate. Was about to lose another and everything. I think it crash land. And meanwhile, while all this is going on, you have the SAS who's on the other side of this valley, completely silent, completely like the enemy has no fucking idea that they're even there. And what these guys are doing, these guys are looking at all of the enemy that's on that ridge line.
Unfamiliar.
And they've been identifying all the kind of people that have been giving orders and everything, and they've been sniping all those motherfuckers. They've been sniping like everyone who looks like they're important, giving orders, like mobilizing their men and everything. Like they're getting rid of all of those people, and they're getting rid of anyone who they can see who's jumping on like anti-air systems and all that kind of stuff. Anyone who they can see who's like they perceive as the most dangerous, like in this coming event. And then I forget how much people like died in this event and everything, but like none of the SAS fucking died, obviously. It was all American Marines, I think it was. And then the best thing that happened after, or at least the most like fucking badass thing to cap off the story, is just what's it called, when the SAS went back to base and they walked right past the general that called them cowards and everything. They walked right into the operations room and they drew a line in the map and everything, and they basically said, this is your half of the map, this is our half of the map, we're leaving and everything. And they took all of their own personnel and they just fucked off like at night and everything. I guess it's a badass story. But yeah, after seeing like what they seen and how dumb it was, and the fact that that guy didn't change his plan and everything, like they were the recon team, and like all of a sudden you think you're just gonna like I don't get it either. That is like pure fucking ego if ever you fucking hear it. That shit and the fucking Army's uniforms, UCP, Universal Camo. I forget what the P means, but like Those two are some of the most egregious mistakes that I ever had to say came from America, pretty much. In like their military and everything. So whenever someone says like, oh, America's the best in the world and everything, it's just like, bro, you really gotta learn your history. You really gotta learn your history, because they have made some really, really, really fucking dumb decisions. And because it makes them look bad, no one can call them out on it. And so those dumb decisions lasted like how many fucking years before like so many people just basically, like before a lot of people basically just like walked into an office and basically said, if you don't fucking change this, I'm walking out right now and I'm taking my people with me. Like, yeah, if it wasn't for moments like that, those changes would have never been changed, and you would have just like, they would have just lost so much more people and everything. It's just fucking retarded. You're gonna wear grey and white in a fucking desert. Like, that is just the opposite of intelligence and everything. And not only are you gonna wear grey and white, but you're gonna submit all of your fucking troops to as well. Why? Because he thinks it looks cooler. I do have to say, I really like the, is it called map?
America especially went downhill during the mid to late 1900s.
I wouldn't really say that. I'd just say like America is America and everything. It's just like, it's never really going down, it's never really going up. It just, it is what it is. Like, yeah. Like, I wouldn't, yeah. Like, realistically, think about it. There's bad apples everywhere, right? Like, even, like, I have love for my own country and everything, but let's be honest, like, this is no fucking place where I'd be like, oh, I trust them with my life. Fuck no. The kind of decisions the government is making and everything, it's just like, hell no. And everywhere is like that. All around the world. We all have, like, those idiots and everything who have somehow found themselves in power positions because no one else wants to do the fucking job and everything. Or you have a lot of idiots in those positions and everything, and so they're kind of like their own kind of fucking, in a club of their own, obviously, right? And no one's telling them no, and the people who are telling them no and everything are being shunned and all that kind of shit. Like, a whole bunch of hurtful things are being told about them, and it's all lies and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's common everywhere. It's like a fucking sitcom without the fucking standby audience clapping like fucking seals. This world is fucked, dude. This world is fucked.
I mean, mid to late 1900s we got mass immigration, the worst social revolutions, and the worst aspects of industrial invention.
Ooh. No, because I would say early 2000s was a banger. Like, I ain't gonna say that it was just America either. Like, it was a banger for everyone. Early 2000s and everything, where like the young got their hands on the internet and everything. All of a sudden, everyone can be in communication with like everyone all around the world, and for cheap and everything. Well, cheap-ish. For a moment, like, things did get cheap and everything, but then now I cannot say that they are, like, absolutely not. But yeah, there was like this real. It really was this like very real togetherness and everything when like you could speak to a total stranger from over the world and everything from the other side of the world and just be like, just say what's up, right? It's just it's the little things. It's the little things. Because it's kind of like the, you know, it's kind of like that guy out in the middle of nowhere and everything. You have no idea who the fuck he is. It's like a wandering guide and everything. He comes out of nowhere and he just says, "Welcome," in like a very deep voice. The only difference is that guy is you and everything, and you're saying that to like hundreds or like even just a few people around the world and everything.
Yeah.
Little shit.
I mean, all the worst stats all hit at this time. Obviously, there are some good things. I would say even earlier history wasn't that great, but people were statistically better off and more intelligent.
No, I wouldn't say they were more intelligent. I would say it's strange. It's strange. Society's cut in like many different ways and everything. There are those who like know a lot, mainly because they like sought out too. You're right. Like it's the whole curious mind and everything. And then there were those who like life kind of hit them like in the face and everything. And then there's kind of like the society where it's like completely oblivious or disingenuous and everything. And it comes on like all three of those different ways. They come with like a lot of different shades. Oh my god. Oh my god, when was the last time I saved? Oh thank fuck. Yeah, they come from like a lot of different shades and everything. Timberwolf, huh? So not a regular wolf? I guess not, because I'm not doing much damage.
I mean, IQ has been in decline largely because of immigration, but there are also major negative factors from foreign interests and all sorts of issues with modern manufacturing.
Well, I wouldn't just say immigration. I would also say it's a bit different what I want to say and everything. It's very much not proper. I'm just trying to find the best way to kind of like say it and everything. So it seems like a lot of people. Wait, and which time you're talking about? You're talking about late 1900s and everything? Wait, I think in those times, yeah, no, education was mainly, you still had the two-factor system and everything, people in the know, and the other half were like the people who didn't care and everything, because it wasn't immediate to them.
I don't think it's entirely immigration, it's just a major factor.
I will agree on that. Mainly what I want to say is like that happening, like the immigration and everything, so like a lot of teachers and all that kind of stuff we're kind of like changing their own opinions, conceptions, and everything in regards to that happening. That they want people to get along and everything, and they're denying the fact that people just don't get along and everything. And yeah, I think it's pretty clear. The reason why they are doing things that way as well is mainly because their thought process is like, well, they're here now. There's nothing that we can do about it. What do you think? We're going to send these people home? They don't see it as like that's even an option and everything, which is why they just continue with their regular programming and everything. That's why they don't deviate. Because they don't. They may not see it as like a good thing, like getting rid of all of these people and everything, or they might genuinely be disingenuous, right, for the sake of all of their friends and everything, right, like all of their friends who have these bad ideas and like misconceptions about it all and everything, and they don't want to condemn them, right? Because even that makes sense and everything, right? If like your friends are saying like this dumb shit that you think is obviously dumb, right, and just like
It
you
was
really want to call
forced
them
on the
out.
population despite the majority of people being against immigration. A lot of the support comes from foreign interests and women.
I don't think it really comes from foreign interest. I think it comes from money. Like, I genuinely think this. I think the world, kind of the people who see themselves at the top of the world, people who see themselves as untouchable in regards to like how much money they earn and everything, or what it is that they do, like they see their own value to the world as it stands right now and think, you know, like no one can fuck with me, really. Like, right now I can go outside and like kill a hooker and everything. No one's gonna do shit because like look what it is that I've brought to the table and everything. Like there's that kind of very elitist mindset, right? And it's completely obvious. It's
Foreign
power hungry.
interests pushed heavy
Well,
on
it's not
immigration, still
power
do, but
hungry.
of course that ties to money as well.
No, the reason why I say like it really does come from the elitists rather than what's it called, politicians and all that kind of shit. Politicians are kind of like all of them. They're there. They want to get their stamp on like the world before they kind of leave it and everything, right? They want to be a part of something. They want everyone else to know like, hey, he's that person who did this and everything. And it was really great. Like these are the things that they want and everything. Unfortunately, they really don't see themselves as being like bought, right? When this other kind of like person coming along who's been very malevolent and everything, but who's coming off as like obviously not using those kind of words and everything, but well, they are using them, but they're using them in showcasing like how they aren't actually that malevolent and everything, right? They're being disingenuous, obviously. So yeah, that's why I truly think it's the elitist and everything, and that's why I think they're being incredibly even harder on digital ID and everything. They want to know what people are writing. They want to know that what's it called? It's kind of like a mirror to themselves as well, right? Like imagine what's it called? Like imagine having your neighbor's profile and everything, and then you find out, oh, this guy's got a bit of a troubled kid and everything. I'm gonna stay away from this guy because he doesn't know how to handle his kids and everything. And so like that's the real kind of crux that I see about it all and everything. It's that they're kind of like managing themselves and everything. They're managing everyone else, don't get me wrong. Because you never know who the next genius is. Not really. Not if they're smart and everything anymore. Like what's it called? Like you used to be able to like really be able to hide yourself and everything, but now there are so many systems that like oh, this is interesting. Just a fucking dead corpse on the side of the damn road. But yeah, like I don't think you can like truly get rid of your own information anymore. I understand that there's programs and everything that like do all they can and all that kind of stuff, but like the moment you click on a fucking another site anyway, it's just like the process has started again and everything. Who is this? Who is this who's using this terminal right now and everything? And it's just like, right, like just about every system out there is basically, that's what they're all asking and everything. Who is this? Who's this using this right now and everything? Do as much as you want and everything to like remove your identity from that, but like eventually you're gonna have to use another terminal anyway, because we've baked it so deep into like everyday life and everything that like you just can't escape it. So like try as you might, remove as much information and everything, just understand that like doesn't matter like how long that lasts. Like yeah, it's just like, unless if you're on top of it every fucking day and everything for the rest of your fucking life, it's just, it doesn't matter anyway at that point then. Like very fucking diligent and everything. So yeah, I basically see it as them micromanaging themselves. Making sure that the next guy who's coming up with like the next greatest thing aligns with them. So if they don't, they're gonna throw some heat your way, obviously. Otherwise, explain what happened to Elon Musk pretty much. Beloved one day, next day. It's like, this guy is literally Satan and everything. What did he do? He bought an app and started it off with a fucking meme. They don't like that. Because they're old. They take a lot of liberties. I think that, what's it called? There's an interview from Bill Gates and everything at TED Talk. And he just comes out and says it, that he's like, imagine what you could do if we had 10% less of the population and everything. Like, that's his opening statement. The guy is just talking about removing 10% of Earth's population. And that interview got like deleted and everything, and if it wasn't for someone who was at the event, who was recording it with their phone and everything, yeah, there was probably a good chance that like people would say, oh, that's fake, he never said that and everything. But that's how powerful these fuckers really are. They explain, yeah, there's been a lot of people that have explained what it takes to remove something off the internet and everything. The process is actually like, it's very, well, obviously it's very hard, but if you can stop it like early and everything, you have a chance. And it kind of seems like that's what happened in this regard. But voila, it wasn't. Turns out it wasn't necessary because the info got out anyway. That is really strange, the fact that he like just opens up with that. And then what do we have now? He's like saying something about ticks, and there's a lot of like social media about how helicopters came by, dropped boxes of ticks on like farmers' lands and everything. And like that shit's still going on as well. I used to think sometimes with
I mean, regardless of the difficulty with immigration and those involved, I believe there was an objective drop in IQ, social morals, mental and physical health, and lawful punishment.
yeah, you may think that like here's the way how I see it. I see that like the elitists are cancer. Immigration is just the symptom and everything. Kind of. It's that's really creating like a lot of other symptoms as well. So in its own turn, it's just like it's like you know how like to get rid of some diseases and everything, they purposely inject you with a disease, and then because it's a disease that like we already have a cure for and everything, and
I think
so
every
that's
country should maintain a racial majority.
yeah, obviously. Yeah, I think this as well. I think everyone basically thinks this except for all of those who are pushing the opposite narrative of you. What is wrong with my PC? Things seem to be like going fucking slow somehow. Every now and then. It's like acting as if I have VSync off. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, I think immigration's bad, especially when we're looking at these kind of levels and everything. Clearly, it is a narrative that is being driven and everything. Clearly, it comes with an agenda. There are those being very disingenuous, basically just refusing to accept that because they are the ones who are ultimately pushing it, pretty much. But I think the real problem is the one that no one's paying attention to. Because this one just looks so much more immediate. Again, just like in the old days and everything, how like... what's it called? No one really cared about science and everything. Oh! The thing is fucking tough. Oh, another one of those. Oh, I would definitely like to take you on, please. Ah! Whoa! I'm dead. I cannot remember the last time I saved. I need to get away from this fight. Whoa! Fuck! It's like a 1-2, you know? You focus on the wrong thing. Oh my god, this is way far back. The first hit was just a setup. The second one was the one with power.
Greetings, Nord.
Like a measuring. Right, that's the way how I see immigration and everything. It's just measuring the people's tolerance level and everything. And right now, fucking people are being way too tolerant. It's like someone just cut off their fucking dick. Like the fact that people weren't burning shit down or like actually in upheaval over the fact that Jeffrey Epstein's case came out and everything, right? The fact that people still aren't burning and tearing things down, raising a massive upheaval and everything in regards to a 500,000 rapes in UK, right? Like these things, like, is it really tolerance at that point? Like, is this really a test of like how much pain society can take and everything? So it looks basically like no one fucking cares at all.
Watching videos showing how America looked, how people dressed, the social standards, and how people would talk hits hard.
It's because it was more controlled. And the big wigs think, well, it was a bit too controlled.
Not just America. Everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. He had a steel arrow in him. Do you get what I mean though? Like with the whole immigration versus the whole elitist and the idea of like digital ID and all that kind of shit. Because if not, like I really do
1800s
have
hit
to
so
work
hard.
on thing. Like getting better at making it coherent and everything. Easier to
Yeah,
follow.
I'm against elitism.
I'm actually not against elitism, but like the way how they're definitely like using now and everything. Let's be honest, what's it called? The whole idea of it, right? It's like the two-factor system, right? That shit is there to protect you and everything. So like it can be a good thing, it's just obviously in this case, like it's not a fucking good thing, is it? Yeah. It's fucking world domination, pretty much. And the way how it's basically gonna go is like once it's in place and everything, everyone else is gonna make the case like, oh well, we already have it now, right? Everyone already uses it now, right? It's just like, yeah. Like so what? So what of how it happened is here now. Like it's the most
I mean this
dumbest
form of
case.
elitism, of course.
Yeah. By the way, this is supposed to be a short stream. I won't be around for too much longer. I am getting hungry. Since I hadn't fucking streamed in a few days and everything, and I do really want to get back to writing this thingamajig that I'm working on. I think I might actually have to, not abandon the story, but I think I might have to just write it all out entirely, and abandon it in the sense that I'm not going to use it for RP, because it's a really good story, and I don't think I can portray the character that I'm kind of depicting with it and everything at all. Ah, we got another one of these fucking horn cave. You know what? Let's do this. don't have arrows, do I? I have 4. They call them stanomites and shit, I forget what they're called. But like the things that are at the bottom that like go up, and the things that are at the top of the roofs that go
I think
down.
many of the fruits of tradition explain our problems and how to go about resolving them.
Someone right there. Here's the thing. I think that they experienced peace and everything, and then they experienced the fact that like when there's peace, it's kind of like everyone wonders what everyone else is doing and everything, and so like the light is on them now, right? Is in regards to like elitists and everything. Like it's kind of like at a time of peace, just what are you doing now, right? 'Cause,
Stalactites?
like, yeah, is that the what is called and everything? Is that the bottom or is that the top? I forget the name of it, but both of them sound the same. Something lights. Holy shit, she's fucking me up.
Do your worst.
Hang downward from the ceilings of caves.
I'm gonna use this tree. And use more than that fucking... Yeah, I'm not... Quick save there.
Stalagmites grow upward from the floor.
Do your worst.
Son of a bitch. Oh my fucking god. Again, bro, with the shit? Fucking yeah.
I found out restoration is the hardest skill to level.
Find this? Actually, you know what? That makes sense. This has been a bitch. It doesn't heal enough, like, at all. Here, let me get back, sell this stuff. That's pretty much gonna be it for stream today.
It becomes very, very overpowered.
Dude, I was looking at some of the spells and everything. Fucking hell, they expect you to have 600 plus magicka, like, on hand? Fucking how? Like, goddamn. I can't remember which spell that was. Wait, I think I seen that at the Mage's Guild. Wait, was that the amount of magicka, or was that... Now I'm
You
forgetting.
need to spell stack instead.
Was that the power, or was that the price of the spell? $12, $8, $9. You need to spell stack it. Wait, is that what the... Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Is that the thing that they just gave me?
Spell stacking uses multiple easier to cast spells and it's cheaper and more effective than high-costing spells.
It's not this... Mage's Guild gave me something. They gave me that book, but they gave me something else as well. Is it per se a weapon? Is it per se an armor? Chainmail. I have chainmail now? What's better? Oh, definitely my dwarven. They're the greaves. I feel like I'm missing something. I know they gave me a book. What else
No,
did they give?
you have multiple spells of the same type but with different name. You swap between them each cast to stack their effects.
I got like 3 things from the Mages Guild, but I only see one of the things. Like, I remember they gave me this book, but I swear they gave me 2 other things. And now, oh, the Mages Guild key. So then one thing still missing. Or was it just the fact that they call me a mage? That's probably it. It's probably something dumb like a title. Heavy armor. Athletics. Alteration, conjuration. I should probably do some conjuration. Wait, do I have...
If you have different protection spells that give you protection, you can cycle through them to stack protection, for example.
Nice. That's a cool looking dagger. I kind of like Skyrim's ghostly version of conjuration though. Even though this does make more sense.
Ha!
Damn, you can only do it once though. By the way, I've forgotten the keybind for not using an arrow when you've already drawn it in Skyrim.
I'm your relief. Another day.
There we go, conjuration skill increase, that's what I was looking for.
I like the visual character designs in Skyrim. That's my favorite aspect of the game.
Even these aren't that bad though. Like, I'll be honest, like this stuff doesn't look too bad. It's actually pretty good. Like, I wasn't expecting it to look this good, like the stuff that people have in this. Actually, I see it now. Yeah. No, like, it looks good. The only difference is the armor bends, right? Clearly. It looks like the armor bends and everything.
Every time I see a video about making the races look better with mods, I cringe.
Making the races look better with mods? Wait, what do you mean? I just realized
Herbal grow slash
looking at the Skyrim base game, they don't have the color blue for my Argonian that I'm used to. I didn't realize the color blue that I'm used to is it's from acer, not Skyrim. So I kind of like I gotta learn how to dig into the files because I want to create my color blue. The deep dark blue that kind of looks like gray as well and everything. I really love that kind of color dynamic and that and like white hair. That is just my go-to and everything. I love that combination.
have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
They will remake orcs, for example, and make them look like slightly green humans with large underteeth, for example.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. Honestly, whenever people do that kind of stuff, I think it's fetish, right? I think that's like clear signs of fetish and everything. Someone wants to fuck an orc. You have great sword. No, no great sword for the dwarven. A dwarven great sword.
The character design already looked great. I also like Oblivion's too, yeah.
Yeah, my only problem with Oblivions is the fact that the armor looks like it. What do you call it? I got a lion pelt. Oh, I need to save all these pelts. So I'm gonna lay them at Hircine's fucking thingamajig. On her grave, whatever it's called.
I like how in Morrowind the creature race have different feet. Creature races.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Creature races have different feet. I have Morrowind now, by the way. I got it from GOG. I don't know. I think I'm gonna turn that into a series as well. It's gonna have to be like alternating and everything, because I want to do Skyrims. I want to do my favorite things in Skyrim. Definitely keeping the chainmail boots.
You got a great deal there.
I'm keeping the leather greaves as well, because I hardly
excellent
see those. And I wish I could stream Skyrim, but like, I don't think it's gonna look good. Actually, I'll do a test
I love
stream.
watching Best Opinion Ever play Morrowind on max difficulty.
Max difficulty. Is that like this and like Skyrim? How like max difficulty just means a bigger number, like a bigger health pool the enemy has and everything? Is that what's going on? Damn, man. I need a better great sword. Claymore.
Tell your friend. Let's see what we've got here.
Shit, that was a lot of money to spend.
Farewell.
Feet. you have a look at this stuff? Ah, I remember seeing the mod in Skyrim that looked like
It
this
only
armor.
increases overall damage taken and damage given.
Increases overall damage taken and given. Yeah. I have no gloves? I had no gloves. Oh, my weapons. 3, 1. So much stuff. Man, I wish I just like had
What
a
kind of
team
deal?
to create my own game that's like these fucking things, man.
Have a look around. You won't find
Oblivion
better
is far
prices
more
in all
difficult.
Tamriel.
I was watching someone rage earlier because they kept dying to the starting sewer rats.
That sounds like me. Wait, I think that happened to Quinn69 as well. I think that's why he called it out the way he did. How it is just a bigger number and everything. See, I prefer it if, like, yeah, if you're gonna, like, create a difficulty and everything, like,
That seems
create
fair.
a difficulty somehow.
A
Like,
fine.
if you look at
They were on max difficulty.
Stalker's version of difficulty and everything, how their way is just like, it's quicker to kill people and it's quicker to be killed by people. It makes me think I need to upgrade my own thing. I want to make it easier to kill people and for them to kill me.
That's basically
An
Morrowind.
excellent bargain.
Are you sure? Oh wait, no, yeah, you did say that it was more giving as well.
You got a great deal there.
Oh, I just didn't wear the leather gloves. I'll chuck them on now.
Morrowind's max
Thank you for
difficulty
your-
works just like that lol.
Goodbye, please.
I'll see
come
if
again.
it's like, I don't know. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try like a few different ways and everything, just to like really make sure, because like that combination, like what's it called? Like yeah, obviously, right? If you're like in this game and everything, how like you go max difficulty and you're dying to fucking rats and everything. Obviously, that's not immersive at all. It's like you should be able to kill rats regardless of fucking thing, difficulty and everything. What was I gonna do? Oh, that's right. I'm going. Drop all this stuff off. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Wait, that's right. Morrowind I can bring for stream. I do want to see if I can. Yeah, I'll do a test stream of Skyrim. I'm not gonna hold my luck though, because I don't think it's gonna be possible. I think on this PC it's gonna look like shit from what I hear. Not only do I have those, I also have another game that I've been thinking about watching. Ah, shit. That's right. Wait, I'll save that for tomorrow. Oh. I wanted to check out. I forget what it's called. The PC Gamer Showcase. I also want to check out the Xbox Showcase. So I don't know. That's gotta happen soon and everything. I'm hearing very good things from both, which is great because the last one, what was that? That wasn't Summer Games Showcase, right? Whatever the fuck that was horrible.
In defense to Oblivion, there's a lot you can do to put out insane damage output to make max difficulty more bearable.
Hmm. I better keep this on me until I actually like read it all the way through. Probably do that next stream. What is this charm? Okay, I'll throw this in. Armor. Wait, no, I need that. That's right, because I gotta use that for the mission. Health. Damn it, I keep forgetting to use these fucking things. Is there anything else I need to... Get rid of this bronze. Yeah, everything else is good. Alright. There we go. And slave.
If you play Morrowind, I would recommend using OpenMW. All it does is modernize the engine so the game runs better. It should run even better than the newer games.
Where do I get that? I'll have to look that up. And everything. I wonder if, yeah, I don't know. I wonder if, like, Snatch got it. What the hell? Why is this, it's been doing this a lot lately with some of my games. It's kind of weird. um, yeah. I forgot, was there something I wanna, wait, no, checking out those things tomorrow. I am. Dude, I love what I did to my V skin now. I love how the eyes stay yellow when I'm not talking. It looks so fucking cool. Yeah, maybe I'll watch this stream back because I have no idea what these streams look like, the Oblivion streams and everything, because shit, after looking at the Stalker streams, so that looked horrible and everything. So I just want to know, like, does this look horrible? Is there things that need changing? I have no idea. I'll figure that out sometime and everything. I'll see if I can do a test. Maybe tonight I'll do a test of Skyrim and everything. I'll do it in private. Yeah, just so I can like work out bugs and stuff. Maybe like see how good it looks. Not holding my breath there. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this stream. It's nearly 6 o'clock. I'm gonna go get me some food. I got no idea what I'm having. Oh, I will send you that thing. Here, I'll do it now actually. Oh, black out? How do I black out? Dude, when it's blacked out and like how the eyes still glow, this looks so fucking cool. That looks really fucking cool. I wish I could make it so that whenever I'm talking the eyes look even more yellow and everything, even more shiny. That would be really fucking cool. I'm wondering if I should do the same thing to the red as well. And here, I'm in stream now and everything, but I'm sending you the site and all that kind of stuff that I was talking about. I'm also gonna like mention, yeah, just how to use it, or at least how it should kind of be used. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm out.